Hey there, happy rolling day. If you've chosen to do the foam roller massage, well done, congratulations, and good luck. We're going to start with the bottom of the body, work our way up to the top. Nothing new if you've done a roller class with me before, but just, listen to your body, take it easy, roll yourself down. Have a big full body stretch before we get going here. And just take a moment to breathe deeply, breathing in and out. We don't need to worry too much about in through the nose and out through the mouth on this. I just want you to breathe fully, making sure you can relax through these stretches and massages for the muscles. And then just take your hands behind your head like a little pillow. Now, I like this, but not everybody does. So if you want to actually put a pillow underneath and have your arms somewhere else, that's fine. So here we go. Legs together. Look forward. Just make sure that you're nice and straight. Everything's lined up there, and then head back. Take your right ankle on top of the left. Flex the feet gently. And then just start to roll your hips from one side to the other. Your hands on your hip bones, and you can feel just this little movement from side to side. And then take the right foot back on the roller. Let's bring it up just a couple of inches. Right foot back on the left. Flex the ankles a little bit and roll. Okay, so the more you relax the muscles, the more you're going to feel the massage on the muscles. So if it gets too much, you just start to flex the muscles by flexing the feet and really tense the muscles, and you won't feel it so much. Right foot back on the roller, go up a couple of inches, back on with the right leg. If it's too much, you can always keep your right foot on the roller and just roll the left. Okay, remember with all of these, we don't want to be in pain. Pain, it's not no pain, no gain. Inch it up a bit higher. Take whatever option works for you. Still just rocking through the hips a bit. You might find you're almost to the knee. Remember, don't go on the knee. Just keep it underneath the knee. And good. From here, put your right foot back on. Just push the roller. Lengthen it all the way out back underneath that right ankle. Place, or underneath the left ankle rather. Place the right foot on. Just observe for a moment. Relax your feet. Look at the feet. Is there a difference? There is. Me, anyway. Let's go back with the head. Arms wherever you like. Other side. Left on top of right. Have a little swish from side to side. Inch the roller up a bit. Rock from side to side. This is such a nice thing to do after you've had a long walk or a run or any sort of exercise. We can hold a lot of tension in our calves, especially if we're walking long distances or cycling or doing something that takes those calf muscles. Yeah, we can really grip a lot. And those muscles pull on the hamstring, go up higher. Those hamstrings pull on the pelvis. The pelvis then can pull the back out of alignment. Yep, so just move through those calves and take your time. Remember, if it gets too painful, flex the ankle. Too painful, put the left foot on the roller and keep it there. Inch it up higher. Rock from side to side. This changes all the time. Yeah, so this will feel different today. It will feel different tomorrow. Do it for a few days in a row, and I bet you it'll feel very different. It won't be so intense if you haven't done it for a while. Inch it up a bit more. This will be the last time, so make sure you've got the whole length of the calf. Left leg on top of right still. And then left foot on the roller. Push it out just underneath the ankles. Separate your legs quite wide. Just pause for a minute. Enjoy that feeling. Observe. Take your arms forward. Take your head forward. And either, if it's all right to just do a roll up, or take one knee into the chest and slowly roll up the spine that way. Whatever you can do is great. Take your legs out in front, hands on top of the knees or thighs, and very gently do a little spine stretch. Very gently. We haven't warmed up the back yet, so just take care. Sit yourself up nice and tall. We're going to kick that roller in towards your bottom, pop the feet down, left hand to the mat, hips up, left bum onto the roller. Here we go. Right foot crosses in front. Have a little rummage up and down the length of the glute. So you want to be on the actual pelvis itself, and you'll feel the bone at the top of the pelvis. You might feel the sit bone, depending on how bony you are, how much flesh and muscle you've got in there. And try as best you can to roll up the entire length of that bottom muscle. Take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Again, this is an area where some people hold an awful lot of tension or sometimes get knots in that area. So if you do feel a bit of a knot or something that feels like it's holding, then just take a moment to just focus on that spot and have a little rock up and down. I certainly feel something in there today, so I'm just going to take a little time. If not, you just roll up and down. Good. Here we go into the IT band. So we just stretch the left leg out long, put the right foot in front of you now, and roll over onto the side of the hip. Now, hands on the floor to keep you safe. You can sort of use as much of your arms as you need to. I'm going to roll up and down the length of that leg. So you might need to do some fancy hand and arm work here to get there. Oh dear. I promised I wouldn't make any funny noises doing these pre-recordings, but it's almost impossible as you roll up and down that side leg. Don't go on the knee. Don't go on the bone of the hip. We want that muscle running down. Breathe. She says, as I'm holding my breath, because it's quite intense today. Again, it'll change every day. We're on the side of the leg. Now we're just going to twist that right hip slightly forward, moving it just a little bit. So it's now heading more towards the center of the thigh. See if you can move your left hand out to the left. Bring your hands forward as if you're going to do a plank now, and then just start to keep rolling up and down. Start to swizzle the hips more to face the floor. At the top of the leg there, right where the thigh meets the hip, there's a little dip in there, that hip flexor. If you want to have a little bit of movement up and down, if it's too painful, don't do it. Don't be here for very long either. Take the right leg, slide it out so you're nice and long. You're on the thighs itself. Put your hands and forearms to the ground, and then bring yourself to roll up and down the thighs. Nice and easy. I'm just going to adjust. You might need to as well, but I want to stay on my mat because my floor is freezing. So we're going right up and down the length of the thighs from the top of the hips to the bottom. Top of the thighs to the bottom. I lost my train of thought there. This is so intense today. Keep the feet relaxed if you want to, or flex. Up and down. We're going to smoothly transition to do the other side. Carry on as you are. I'm going to switch directions in case you're watching me as you do this. And so that I'm not facing the back wall. You're still rolling up and down the top of the thighs. Then start to bring the left hand in. Pick the left hip up a little bit and start to roll up and down. More towards the outside of the thigh now. Just making sure you don't leave any bits out. Slowly transitioning to do that IT bounce. You can start to put that left foot in front. Rolling up and down the side of the leg. Use your arms as much as you need to. Use that front foot as much as you need to. Take as much weight off as you need to. You can come onto the hand if it's too much on the elbow. Don't forget to breathe. Think about how nice it's going to feel once it's over. Oh, I know we should be in the moment, shouldn't we? But sometimes, sometimes it's tricky. Go up and down. Up and down. Really nice. Now we put that foot down. Take the top foot and bring it in back of you, behind you, onto the bum now. Right hand stays on the floor. Left hand can be wherever you like, on the leg, on the roller, up to the sky. Going up and down the length of the glute. And again, if you feel any knots, Any especially tight or tender bits, maybe stay on it and have a little bit of movement. Carry on as you are, up and down the length of that glute. Great. Keep going. Just a couple more seconds. Again, stay as you are. I'm going to flip around. Just because. I don't know. Just because. Come to the center. Roll forwards and backwards of your sit bones now. If you really have a bony bottom, you might not enjoy this one. You don't have to do it. You can hear the crunch, 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 crunch of my muscles. Good. Carefully hands to the roller. Carefully sit down in front of the roller. Carefully bring that roller back to the bottom of the ribs. Just the bottom of the ribs. Take your hands behind your head. Support the head. Make sure you're looking forward. Feet hip distance or even slightly wider is okay. And we're just going to pick the hips up. Kind of curl that tailbone up. Squeeze the belly in. And we're going to slowly roll up and down the back. Bend the knees. And then straighten them a bit more. Inhale as you bend. Exhale, straighten. Make sure your head stays above your pelvis so the blood flow is going down in that direction. Give your back a little massage. Shoulder blades reaching forward here. Breathe in and out. Only do the rib cage. Don't go onto the lower back. That can be a bit vulnerable in there, a bit tender. Next time you're at the bottom of the ribs, and if you need to move, if you find your roller is reaching away from you or anything funny's happening, just move if you need to. Put your bottoms back. I'm just going to hug my roller back in a little bit. And then we're going to inhale and reach and lean back. A little bit of a back bend here, a little bit of a arch in the spine, lifting the chest, elbows come wide. And then as you exhale, bring the elbows forward, curl forward. There'll be a little bit of movement under the roller. Or the roller under your back, rather. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, curl forward. Good. Inhale. Nice, long, neutral spine. Don't throw your head back too far. Keep safe. Exhale, curl forward. Well done. Keep a little apple underneath your chin. Last one. Good. From here, let's just bend the left knee and roll over onto that left side. The roller is going to be right underneath your armpit, a couple of inches underneath the armpit. So you're on the actual rib cage. Take both knees to bend. Just get comfortable here. I don't really mind the position of the leg, so however you feel best is okay. So left elbow on the ground, right elbow comes forward, tap the roller, and then lift that right elbow up. And see if you can twist back. Exhale, come forward, tap the elbow. So we're massaging the intercostals now. Again, pretty intense for some people. If it's too much, you can back away by just putting your hand on the floor. So it's not so, not so much weight into the roller. So you need to do 2 more. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, twisting, tapping. Inhale, open up. Well done. Stay there. Take a breath. And come on forward. Breathe out. Take the hand on the roller. Keep the legs staggered and press yourself up. Just pop that left hand on the roller. Right hand on the ankle. Take a breath in. Lift your chest. Use your hand to pull to get a nice tall spine here. And then float that right arm up. Inhale, fingertips on the roller, and push the roller away and lift the chest. Do a little side bend. Good. Come all the way back up again. Hopefully the roller doesn't roll away. Take it the other way. Side bend. It's rolling away. Come on back. Up and over, left. Up and over, right. Good job. Swing your legs around. Take the roller to your right side, underneath the rib cage on the right. Stagger the legs, or however you like. Elbow on the floor, hands behind your head. Twist, tap the elbow. Open up. Exhale. Massaging the intercostal. Oh, you're going to have such lovely open lungs after this one. Breathing a bit deeper. Allowing that breath to go into the chest. Allowing the ribs to open a little bit more. Excellent. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale. Come forward. Roll over onto all fours. Knees under hips. Hands under shoulders. A little wardrobe adjustment here. Take a cat stretch. Exhale. Chin to chest. Lean back a little bit. Bring the weight back into the hands. Arch your back. Look forward, tailbone up. And again, exhale, draw the belly in and up, lean back a little bit. And then arch, eyes forward, bottom up. Well done, guys. Just to neutral, tap your toes. Take yourself for a little foot stretch to finish off with. Roll the wrists a little while. And that is it. No, shoot. We have to do the other side stretch. I'm going to edit this video, I hope. Left hand onto the ankle. Right arm up and over. I knew I was missing something. You know what? I'm not going to edit it. I'm not going to take the time. It'll take me like 4 hours to edit this because I'm not good at that sort of thing. So you're going to have to deal with that little blip. If you're actually watching this video and doing this video, I'm already impressed with that. So you can tell me about this little blip and laugh at me if you want. Take that big mermaid stretch. Lift all the way up. If the roller rolled away, bring it back. Use it to roll out. All the way back up again. Good. Now to all fours again. Hands under shoulders. Knees under hips. I'm only human, you know? Only human. Tuck your toes. Lift up to a downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift up on the tip toes. Lower the knees back down. Sit back onto the heels. Now we're done. Good job, guys. I hope you feel really good for the rest of the day. Roll the wrists around. Big breath in, big breath out. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Thank you, guys.